This black rubber rectangle is weird because it's our #1 solar gadget and it could save your life in a crisis. They found a way to make a pocket-sized power plant, and when it first came out it sold out in less than 48 hours. But now it's finally back in stock and we're shipping them out as fast as we can. Customers are claiming them literally at all hours of the day and night. Check this out right here. You can see it charging this big guy. To make sure that this thing was built tough, we tested it with a former Navy SEAL. Now I'm going to show you his video in the next few seconds. See, when we first released the Patriot Power Cell, we made a huge mistake. We slapped our foreheads. The response to this device was so strong we couldn't believe it, and unveiling this tiny little solar powerhouse went way better than expected. That's why we sold out completely just hours later. And the second time we came out with it, we doubled our inventory, thinking that that would be enough to meet demand. Well, that was a huge mistake, because it still wasn't enough. Poof, all our units, gone. Our inventory manager was asking, why are customers getting these 2 or 4, even sometimes 12 units at a time? What are they, holiday gifts? Or just incredibly useful? And since then, the Patriot Power Cell has become one of our best-selling products of all time. Wow! And after making as many as we can, we think we finally have enough to meet demand, at least for now. That's why it's our privilege to introduce to you. When I was traveling on my last trip, I wish I had one of these.
I take this with me everywhere.
You never know when you're going to need it.
It's great for families.
We have 3 boys, and I can only imagine if we were trapped in our house if we ever lose power.
You can use these little guys at home, on the boat, in the car, on a trip, in the yard.
It's called the Patriot Power Cell.
The Patriot Power Cell.
The Patriot Power Cell.
It's freaking solar.
I love that it's solar power.
This power cell recharges itself by the sun and then stores that power.
It's impact resistant.
There was a few times that it got dropped.
And I even dropped it for a quick second in icy water and it kept working.
We're charging 2 devices right now.
I was impressed with the way it charged up the batteries.
How cool is that?
This little guy is going to get you out of trouble.
I would have loved this guy overseas.
The one thing that I can't stress enough though, being prepared.
And it's better to have it than not have it.
The last thing that I want is for my cell phone to be dead if there's an emergency.
So I'm like, oh, that was money well spent.
I found no issues with this at all.
I've been very grateful to have our Patriot Power Cell with us.
Hello, my fellow Patriots. I'm Cade Courtley, former Navy SEAL platoon commander, sniper, and best-selling author of the SEAL Survival Guide. And I have something very exciting to share with you. This is the Patriot Power Cell. This is not only essential in life-threatening situations, but is also incredibly invaluable on a daily basis. Now, this pocket-sized power plant would keep your phone, tablet, GPS, or other electronics operating when access to power is not available. Rain, drop it, bounce it around in your backpack, and it will not keep the Patriot Power Cell from keeping you powered up. This is a term in special operations we refer to as ruggedized. I would not go out on a real-world mission today without this. Look, it's not only tough, but also has 8,000 milliamps of power. Now couple that with its 2 USB ports and you can simultaneously charge 2 devices multiple times over. But one of the best things about this incredible piece of life-saving equipment is the built-in 1.5 watt solar cell to recharge this unit. I mean, sure, you can plug the Patriot Power Cell into a wall plug or any USB. When that's not available, like out here, you have the built-in solar cell as an option to charge from the sun. And get this, you can recharge your power cell as you charge your phone at the same time. It's amazing. Well, it doesn't stop there. The Patriot Power Cell also has a built-in super bright LED flashlight that also has a strobe SOS option. This is so important because if you find yourself in an emergency situation where you're lost or your car is broken down in an isolated area, the strobe feature will easily help others find your location. We've really thought of everything in this compact, rugged device. You can charge multiple devices simultaneously Recharge it using the power of the sun with its integrated solar panel, and know that even in the dark of night, you will have an ultra bright LED flashlight. Finding your way in the woods is a lot easier when you have a strong beacon to guide you. It's ideal for something as common as having to change a flat tire at night. I've seen, in my experience, we need to learn from past disasters. When Mother Nature hammers us with major storm events, or if there's a terrorist attack that will wipe out the power grid, the Patriot Power Cell is absolutely vital in a crisis or power loss situation. A cell phone can be your lifeline, and it's at times like these when you need to have power to work. I strongly suggest that you have several of these Patriot Power Cells. Keeping one in your car, your bug out bag, or even in your purse or briefcase makes it useful for not only life-threatening emergencies, as well as everyday ones like running out of juice in the airport. As someone who has spent half of my life in some of the most hostile places on the planet, I can confidently endorse the Patriot Power Cell. To me, it's the very best power charging product on the market and something you and your loved ones must have. For Patriots, be a survivor, not a statistic.